I'm Mark Levin, and I drive a cab. No, I'm a radio host, author, TV host. Yeah, the Iran deal is the greatest abomination in modern American history. It may be even longer than that. I mean, the idea that the United States government would participate in a deal circumventing Congress's, the Senate in particular, treaty clause in order to ensure that the Islamic terrorist regime in Tehran would receive $150 billion, would be free to trade with other countries, free to continue its conventional and nuclear weapons advances, free to attack its neighbors, to undermine its neighbors, to build a caliphate, is outrageous. And we learn more and more about these secret side deals and more about how the Obama administration didn't pursue potential criminals and others overseas, laid off the Iran regime in order to get this deal done. And President Trump now is trying to unravel this and trying to address it. But specifically, you can see what Iran has done in Syria, you can see what Iran has done in Iraq, you can see what Iran has done in Yemen, and you can see what it's done with Hezbollah, Hamas, and what it's doing with Israel. It is an existential threat. And can you imagine if Iran, that regime, has ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles that can hit our country with nuclear warheads? So I think Iran is an enormous threat, and the president is taking the right course of action, and eventually I hope he takes the ultimate course of action, which is to reject it completely. Well, my stance on the Muslim Brotherhood is, it should be, if it hasn't been, assigned the nomenclature terrorist organization. The Muslim Brotherhood really, in many respects, was the founding organization to these other organizations, Al-Qaeda and so forth, behind the killing of Sadat. And in the United States, aspects of it, surrogates for it, try to mainstream themselves. And so it's very, very important that people remain vigilant and resolute in exposing them. But the Muslim Brotherhood is an extremely dangerous organization spreading a fundamentalist ideology.